Kawasaki took a surprisingly simple approach when it came time to update two of its most important touring motorcycles for the latest emissions regulations. Instead of reinventing everything, the company focused on refining what already worked. The Ninja 1000 SX and the Versys 1000 both received engine updates that not only allowed them to meet the latest Euro emission standards, but also brought their performance characteristics closer together. The result is an interesting shift in personality for both bikes. The Ninja becomes slightly more flexible and usable in everyday riding, while the Versys gains a noticeable boost in power. The sporty one becomes a little more relaxed, and the relaxed one becomes a little more powerful. For 2025, the Versys becomes the Versys 1100. That name change comes from a larger engine capacity, rising from just over 1,000 cubic centimeters to a new total of roughly 1,100 cubic centimeters. On paper, that might not sound like a huge difference, but in practice, the changes transform how the big Versys delivers its performance. Welcome to RevNation, and today we're looking at a motorcycle that continues to blur the line between touring comfort, adventure style, and sport bike performance. If you enjoy deep motorcycle breakdowns, make sure you subscribe to RevNation, because here we don't just ride bikes, we understand them. At the heart of the Versys 1100 sits a revised inline four-cylinder engine that has long been one of Kawasaki's strongest engineering achievements. For many years, the Versys used a 1,043 cubic centimeter motor that already offered strong touring performance. It was smooth, flexible, and perfectly suited to the kind of riding most Versys owners actually do. Long motorway journeys, fast overtakes, and relaxed touring with luggage and passengers. But the motorcycle market often cares about numbers as much as real-world usability. On paper, the old engine produced around 118 horsepower, which looked modest compared with some rivals, even if most riders rarely used that extra performance. So Kawasaki decided to raise the numbers. The new engine increases capacity to roughly 1,099 cubic centimeters. The increase comes largely from a longer piston stroke, which grows by several millimeters compared with the previous design. That small mechanical change might sound minor, but it increases both the engine's displacement and its torque potential. Peak power now climbs to around 133 horsepower, while torque rises noticeably as well. More importantly, the engine gains stronger mid-range performance, which is where touring riders spend most of their time. This is where the character of an inline four-cylinder engine really shines. In a motorcycle world increasingly dominated by parallel twins and triple-cylinder engines, many riders forget how smooth and refined a well-engineered four-cylinder motor can be. The Versys delivers power in a seamless way from low revs all the way to the red line. Open the throttle gently, and the engine pulls smoothly forward. Twist it harder, and the acceleration builds with a turbine-like surge that feels effortless rather than aggressive. That smoothness becomes especially noticeable on long rides. The engine remains calm and vibration-free even at motorway speeds, making the Versys an incredibly comfortable machine for covering serious distances. Kawasaki also revised the gearing to better match the new engine's power delivery. Slightly taller gearing means the engine runs at lower revolutions during highway cruising. The result is quieter running, improved comfort, and a more relaxed touring experience. At the same time, the bike still has plenty of power available when you need it. Rolling on the throttle for an overtake produces instant acceleration without the need to constantly shift gears. The engine feels flexible enough that you can often leave it in a higher gear and simply ride the wave of torque. The quickshifter on higher specification models has also been updated to work at lower engine speeds. This allows smoother gear changes during relaxed riding rather than only at high revs. It's a small change, but it improves the everyday riding experience significantly. When it comes to the chassis, Kawasaki has largely left the Versys formula unchanged, and that is probably a wise decision. The aluminum frame remains the same basic design used on the previous Versys 1000 generation. Suspension duties are handled by inverted front forks and a rear monoshock setup, tuned to balance comfort with stability. Higher specification models feature electronically controlled suspension that constantly adjusts damping in response to road conditions. This system attempts to keep the motorcycle stable by minimizing vertical movement over bumps, creating a smoother ride across uneven surfaces. The experience can feel unusual at first because the motorcycle seems to float slightly over rough roads, rather than reacting sharply to every bump. But once you become familiar with the system, it provides impressive stability and comfort, especially on long touring rides. Despite weighing more than 250 kilograms fully fueled, The Versys remains surprisingly agile for a large touring machine. Wide handlebars provide plenty of leverage, which helps the rider guide the motorcycle confidently through corners. On fast back roads, the bike feels stable and predictable, maintaining grip and composure even over rough surfaces. Braking performance is handled by dual front discs paired with modern braking electronics, including anti-lock braking and traction control. These systems help maintain stability under hard braking or in slippery conditions. But the Versys is not meant to be a track-focused machine. Its real strength appears when covering long distances. Comfort has always been one of the defining characteristics of the Versys platform. The riding position is upright and spacious, with wide handlebars and relaxed foot peg placement that reduce strain during long rides. Wind protection is handled by a tall, adjustable windscreen and large front fairing designed to deflect air away from the rider. Combined with the comfortable seat and relaxed engine characteristics, the Versys becomes an extremely capable long-distance touring motorcycle. Fuel economy is respectable for a machine of this size and power. Combined with the large fuel tank, the bike can travel well over 200 miles between fuel stops under normal riding conditions. That means the Versys is perfectly suited for long touring days where comfort and reliability matter more than aggressive performance. Equipment levels depend on which version of the motorcycle you choose. The base model provides the essential touring features, including cruise control and modern lighting. Higher specification versions add a color display, smartphone connectivity, and advanced rider assistance systems, including cornering-sensitive traction control. Additional touring accessories are also available, including panniers, top cases, and other luggage systems designed to transform the Versys into a full long-distance touring machine. Now let's talk about the price, because Kawasaki has split the Versys 1100 into 3 clear variants, each targeting a slightly different kind of rider. The base model starts at £11,899, giving you the upgraded engine, cruise control, and touring capability, but without the advanced electronics package. Step up to the S variant, priced at £13,649, and this is where the bike starts to feel properly premium. You get the IMU, full electronics suite, TFT display, heated grips, and cornering lights. Then at the top sits the SE version, coming in at £15,649, adding the semi-active Showa Skyhook suspension system, which constantly adapts to the road in real time. Now, when it comes to colors, Kawasaki keeps things fairly consistent across the range, rather than locking specific schemes to specific variants. Options include shades like metallic matte gray with black, and Kawasaki's signature green with contrasting dark elements. So whether you pick the base model or go all the way up to the SE, you're not forced into a boring color just because you chose a cheaper variant, which, surprisingly, is something not every manufacturer gets right. And of course, on top of all that, you can still add the Touring Pack or Grand Touring Pack, pushing the price higher depending on how serious you are about long-distance riding. When it comes to rivals, the Versys now finds itself competing with several powerful touring-oriented motorcycles that blend comfort with strong road performance. Bikes like the Suzuki GSXS 1000GX, the BMW R1300 GS, and the Yamaha Tracer 9 offer similar mixes of performance, technology, and long-distance capability. But the Versys continues to position itself as a machine designed primarily for the road, rather than off-road adventures. And that focus pays off. The Versys 1100 might not look dramatically different from its predecessor, but the updated engine changes the riding experience in subtle but meaningful ways. The additional power improves overtaking performance, while the stronger mid-range torque makes the bike feel more relaxed and flexible in everyday riding. For riders who enjoy the smoothness and refinement of a 4-cylinder engine, the Versys remains one of the best touring motorcycles in its class. It may not shout the loudest in the spec sheet wars, but once you spend time riding it, the strengths become clear. It is comfortable, capable, and incredibly easy to ride. And sometimes that combination matters far more than raw performance numbers.